Hi Aquarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your 4-month predictions tarot and oracle card reading. This is a reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to go September through December, and if we get a little hint at 2025, I'll let you know that too. All right. September, we've got the Page of Wands, the Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. October brings out the Hermit. I feel like I haven't seen the Hermit at all. The Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and Judgment. Into November, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Well, I feel like you're going to have a new beginning, and it might leave people behind who are a bit sad. If you change jobs, I feel like they're going to miss you. You have here the Five of Pentacles, and this is December, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and Temperance. What a beautiful reading. 2 archangels so far. We have here on the bottom, we're going to take the shadow cards. We have the Six of Cups, Death, and the Knight of Wands. And then we are going to incorporate some oracle cards here in just a moment. We have here Archangel Gabriel, Michael is here, Sagittarius, Cancer. We've got Scorpio here, Virgo is here, and it appears we have all the elements. So I feel like you're going to be going into happier times. Now, the Death card is a huge transformational shift. It's leaving relationships that don't work. It's leaving jobs that you've outgrown. It's leaving a place that you've outgrown. You do have cards of travel here as well, especially too if you're traveling in September or December. It feels like it's going to go really well. With that energy, though, of the Six of Cups, there's something where I feel like you're going to be able to let your guard down in new situations where you feel immediately at home. You feel like you're in the right place. That Knight of Wands loves to come in and get the job done. So I do feel like any new experiences is going to get taken care of easily. If you've been in a situation too, where you've been trying to get something done and you've had to call and you say, I just don't get a good vibe off of this. I feel like, what I hear them say is stop calling and call something new, call someone new. If it has something to do with a move or even a repair or something. So with the energy of death, you leave behind what doesn't work, that wreckage of the past, and move forward. We'll introduce these oracles and then we'll get into month by month here. These are a lot of fun, by the way. I feel like they're adding a lot to the readings. All right, I love this one. You've got the card of Night Song. So if you have any dearly departed relatives, they may be poking into the reading here, popping in to say hello to you. In October, you have the card of the Zombie. November, the card of the Witch, okay? And these are good cards to have. And then into December, you have Dawn. I love this one. So we'll begin here with September with the card of Night Song. You've got hidden talents. Now, you may be aware of this, but you know that you're born with all of your gifts. It's just a matter of connecting with them, of recognizing them, of uncovering and cultivating them. So if you're trying something new, you may find that you have a talent or facility for it immediately. I heard Duolingo, and I don't represent them. I don't use the program. I'm not promoting it. But I feel like if somebody here is learning a foreign language, I feel like you're going to take to it immediately. Now, any new things that you start in September, you're going to love. You have the energy to create, the energy that empower, that creates worlds. You are connecting to it so fiercely in September that I feel like anything you start is going to move forward. You might even surprise yourself, okay, where you say, I had no idea I'd be good at this. So in September, with that Page of Wands, the Magician, the Six of Swords, anything new that you begin here is going to bring in money. Now, if you're doing something where you're able, if you're like a travel nurse or something where you can travel and you're working on contract, I feel like to some extent you're kind of a page of wands about it. When you show up to the place, if you're a contract worker, they're going to want to get you to stay, where they're going to say, what do we need to do to get you to just work here? And they're going to be so happy to see you. I feel like with this energy, wherever you go, people are going to receive you with glee. Okay, that's what I just said, yes. When you go to places, they're going to receive you with glee. They're going to be happy to see you. Gregarious Aquarius is assigned to the job. So if you get a new job too, I feel like it's going to be easy for you. It's going to be more money for you, and it may involve a little bit of travel with that Six of Swords. Now, with the Page of Wands, it's such a go-getter's energy. It's such an exhilarating energy. So you will be flying high, where you'll even notice it too and say, I feel like I cannot catch a struggle in this. Like, it just seems like everything is working so well. And it is that Page of Wands with the Magician. Now, the Magician helps you open new doors. That Magician energy is not stage magic. It's not creating illusions and gags and pranks or whatever else. It's really getting rid of illusions. So it's like you're really seeing things. Pay attention to your energy in September, because you're going to connect with things easily. Your energy is going to be strong, high vibrational stuff, but you'll manifest like nobody's business. So we want to keep it high. We want to manifest what we want and not manifest things that we're thinking, oh, I don't want that. We don't want to run around yelling, cancel the thought. I mean, the energy is already there. So I feel like with this, in terms of relationships, you may be attracting an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now let me just look around. We have Virgo here. But with this, I feel like in terms of relationships, you have somebody that you bring in here who you click with right away. And you might find as you get into fall, it's going to be very easy, especially if it's a Taurus. They tend to be homebodies. Not all. Okay, I know some that aren't. But I know some who they just kind of like their downtime at home. I saw caramel apples. Okay, it might be a Taurus who likes to try their hand in the kitchen and make caramel apples. I don't know. If you have Invisalign, make sure you take out your trays before you get into that. But I feel like with this, you do have a love interest who shows up. Your other good months for love, I feel like December is especially strong. You kind of have it smattered throughout the reading, but I really like December for love. There's something too about November. And I feel like if you do start a relationship, you may have an ex who takes it harder than you realize. And I feel like they're going to tell you too, by the way. It might be a chance encounter with an ex who says, you're the one who got away. All right, you have the card of the zombie in October. This is about taking control. So I feel like you're going to have options. I mentioned before in terms of work, if you do any kind of consulting, I feel like they're going to want to keep you with them. And it's going to be up to you. You have choices here. I feel like if you do decide to change, it's because the money is right. It's in the cards. So if you're waiting on something in terms of a job, I feel like this is too a great month to get a job. There's something about this. So with the Hermit energy and having Judgment here, you're on the right path. That Hermit is a wizened inner higher self type of shaman energy. And so with the Hermit energy, you're being guided. It's also too, though, if you've had some challenges where you come out on the other side. The Hermit is not fearful of anything. You have a bright light inside of you. And I'm telling you what, people cannot get enough of it. You're going to have people wanting to help you. You're going to have people making suggestions. Get ready to hear, you should write a book. You should, go do stand-up, go do this. They're going to have people that will be offering you opportunities because of your inner light. And they see that and they say, God, this is a dynamic person. Now with that Seven of Cups, so get ready because you're going to have a lot of suggestions. Now, sometimes I think when a person is told something repeatedly, when they've been, my son is a fantastic person. He's and he's a younger man. People have said, any chance you'd go into politics? Like they're almost pleading with him. Would you consider this? He has no interest in it. I said, well, keep it tucked away. You never know. And there's something about you that people see you as somebody who would provide a solution. So I just feel like if you keep hearing something, you keep that tucked away. Okay, know that there's something beautiful inside of you that people are connecting with, that they see you as I heard salvation is what I wanted to say. I was trying to say solution, but they see something beautiful in you. So know that. And with the energy of the King of Pentacles here, that's money coming in. So it's an abundant time. I feel like you're going to have to be turning offers away in October. And with the energy of Judgment, that's such a great tipping point. It really is mastery. When you're in the energy of Judgment, that is a yes. It's a huge success. They're waiting to get into heaven. They're getting the call telling them, guess what? You suckers are getting out of those coffins of the ego and you're coming with me. And so I feel like here's your yes, all right? If you've been waiting on something, it finally goes through, but it's such a beautiful renewal. I feel like as you come out of October, you're going to come out in a wonderful way with, I feel like, a new door opening, and it may leave some people behind you who are sad. They're sad about their own choices. They're sad that they disconnected with you. They're sad that they didn't realize what they had. And so I feel like if you've been taken for granted, you're going to see here where people are going to be lining up. You just get ready. So into November, we've got the card of the witch, okay? Maybe the good witch, Glenda. The earthly wearer of the world. So this to me reminds me a bit of the high priestess, that psychic energy. And so I feel like with this, the ball's going to be in your court. You're going to be the one calling the shots. So get ready to be empowered. And if you do have some psychic talents that you've been cultivating, or you've at least been allowing to grow, I feel like somebody here may get invited to start do readings. Okay, and they might be small gatherings or even like a metaphysical shop. I'd say take a swing at it, if you've got an interest in doing it. However, with this, it's going to be a very empowered state. So with the energy into November, with the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, I just feel like you have a dynamite new beginning, especially where money is concerned. That 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, money grows on trees and it rains in the tarot. Here's where I see somebody stuffing money into their pockets. I feel like that's more metaphorical, but I feel like you're going to be flush in November. Now, if you sell something, I feel like you're going to make money off of it. I also feel like with that Ace of Swords, that's an initiation. It's clarity. So anything that you sell, I feel like you'll be smart about it too. If you do have, extra things, clothes, cars, yard equipment, whatever, lawn equipment, it's like anything that you get rid of, you won't miss. Now, I told you before with that 5 of Cups, I feel like you have somebody around you who's going to be sad to see you go. If you do make a job change, and I get it really strongly with love. With that 10 of Pentacles, it is the wealth card, but it's also about leaving a legacy. It's two people who connect. And when you're together, you'll be like the only two people on the planet where the two of you lock eyes. And I feel like your ex will see that. If you have an uncomfortable run-in with an ex and you're out and about together, it's going to be a gut punch for them, for the ex, because they're going to see it and know. They know there's no chance. That's just how I get it. And so you'll find that if they caused you pain too, if there was an unexpected breakup that really put you through the ringer, I feel like you're going to be out on the other side of that and you're going to be like a million miles away. I just heard the Plimsolls. Remember them from the 80s? I feel like you're going to be a million miles away from anything that could have hurt you. Like you've really recovered and healed from it. So, and I'll tell you, that will make you attractive. Other healed people will seek you out. So you have here the card of dawn, the light after the darkness. This is such a great card in terms of starting into 2025. So we're into December, and December is going to be light. It's going to be easy. It's going to be moving forward. And I feel like, especially with the energy of temperance, wear the world like a loose fitting garment, with that 10 of Cups, the rainbow after the storm, and the Chariot. Now that 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it's a bittersweet departure. Like you move forward and people around you are really going to miss you. If you are planning a physical move too, I just feel like there's somebody around you that's had kind of this fantasy world created, especially an ex, I get it. But where they thought that things would be more like you'd be moving forward together. Now you're moving in a new direction is how I see this. And with the energy of the Chariot, That is a huge success. It's like dreams coming true. It's like being able to move to the place you've always wanted to, and being able to, for some, if it is working remotely or some kind of travel opportunity, I feel like with that, it's going to be everything you've wanted. This is like bucket list material. The only downer in it is that Five of Pentacles, but it's knocking, the door will open. Asking it is given. So I feel like you're making a big transition, and it may leave others behind, but as you go into 2025, you are going to be flourishing. These three say thriving and change. As changes come in, you're going to be flourishing here. So I definitely feel like in terms of love, it's right on the money. Could be having a December wedding. If it is, please invite me. I'd be happy to come. But you really, as you get into the new year, I feel like it's going to be on. So good things are on the way for you, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.